feel like YouTube sometimes changes the stream key on you randomly, and like so then it doesn't work. There we go. So are you changing the name of the channel?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait.
I wonder if that still gives us like a number for Nat. All right, we are now live.
Oh, hey, we're live?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I gotta set my lineup. I keep like opening my phone up to set my lineup for the League Tycoon thing, and then I forget that I'm actually doing that, and I respond to a chat message on the League Tycoon, and then all right, so pause
The
that.
weird thing is there's like a Call of Duty tournament, but for Vanguard. Like, what the fuck?
Edit video. Turn on. Overlay. Boom. Boom. Save. I think that's right. Okay. Alright, then we'll go back to YouTube. Go back to our video. Muted, top chat, switch to live chat. Separate this out, split it 50-50. Alright. Now we're living the fantasy.
What are you doing?
I'm just setting my screen up so that it all looks good.
Now you're doing a play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm doing a play-by-play of how I'm adjusting my screen. Wait a minute, I won last week?
Yeah.
Did I really?
Hey, you kick ass, bro.
Bro, I'm 2-11 now. Who the hell did I beat?
I don't know, man. But I'm gonna pass your ass for first by the end of the year.
I don't care, as long as in the lottery I get first. I think it should be. Is it based on like points possible, or
I don't know.
are we just basing on strict record? I mean,
It's-
how am I going to win this week without 2 running
I
backs,
think
right?
it's record and then points.
I'm gonna go Justin Fields. I'm gonna go with Amon-Ra, Deontay Johnson. I don't go Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson or Cortland Sutton? Let's go Deontay against Atlanta. Fuck it. Amon-Ra, Atlanta. All right. Rashad over Kamara, even if Lenny plays full PPR. Kamara, man. Tough last week.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him this week either, but I don't know if I would go as far as saying Rashad should be playing over him.
I know. Like, I got to look at Rashad's stats again, I think.
I mean, I can definitely see a case, but
Because people have really got on the Rashad hype, like, real quick. And I don't know that I'm all the way there yet.
I don't think Kamara bounces back, to put it that way.
I definitely don't think Kamara bounces back, but I think that he could still put up 12 points, you know?
Yeah, he
And
can still put up a good 10.
But does Rashad do better than that? Probably. He's getting his toughest situation, though, against New Orleans.
And if Leonard Fournette's back, his role will be a little worse.
Full PPR, Rashad White, though, like last week had 9 receptions. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
So if he can find a way to sneak out those receptions like Ramondre did at the end of his game.
I don't hate it. I don't know. I think I'm still paying Alvin Kamara over like Gibson. So, but like, so do you like Gibson over White?
Gibson, what?
Yeah, I got Kamara in over Gibson.
Damn, that's a really tough decision, man. Especially this late in the year. Very important matchups, probably. Oh man, Kamara's floor is actually not bad. Well, last week was 4 points, but you know what? I'm going Rachaad White. I think that his floor is actually going to be better than Kamara.
Yeah, I'm not trying to play Kamara this week. Honestly, I'm just going to play him like after the bye week because he's got some really good matchups coming up, and I think he could be a playoff winner. But
yeah, I think it's hard not to go Kamara because of historically he's been a stud. But this season, you know what? It's Rachaad time. It's just Rachaad time. Joe Mixon's still questionable. We playing him? I'm not playing him because I've heard everywhere that it's a long shot to play. So I'm just going to sit him if I can. If I can't, then I'm playing. There's one league where I don't have another running back, so it's either him or Marlon Mack. Might as well just play Joe Mixon and see what happens. Deshaun Watson or Herbert? Always Herbert.
Always Herbert?
Yep. Until I see what Deshaun Watson can do. I'm playing a lot weaker quarterbacks than Herbert over Deshaun Watson this week.
No, I agree. The only one I'm doing right now that's a little weird and risky is I'm going Deshaun Watson over Tom Brady. Just because I feel like Tom Brady's floor is that high and gets the Saints, he always blows.
Yeah, I don't mind that. The matchup, the tough matchup ones, I can get behind. But Deshaun Watson, he just looks so bad in preseason that it wasn't enough for me to like really be excited. He's playing against Houston, which is cool, but
yeah, I don't feel like the best, but
I'm excited to see how it pans out for him. I want him to be successful because I just like to see some good quarterback play in the NFL. But
yeah, I always liked watching him. So
yeah, he's fun to watch, but we'll see what happens. All right. Can't wait to go to that Kings game, man. I'm excited. I want to watch the Giants Washington game. Watch the Kings game.
Hey, what time do we need to leave to get down there?
Good question. Gonna do that math after the stream because I feel like we want to give ourselves I feel like the drive is like 30 minutes roughly.
Because it starts at 3.
Mm-hmm. Niners or Bucks playoff schedule.
Like the defense?
Niners Bucks playoff schedule. Let me see if I can find their schedule somewhere. Niners, Bucks, Niners, Bucks. There's the Bucks schedule. Oh, SF is a tough one. Is week 14 week 1? Week 14 is week 1 of playoffs, right?
No, I think it's like 15, 16, 17. 16 and 17 for the Yahoo leagues. We still don't have. I mean, we're still.
Oh, because it's 18 week season. Okay. So yeah. Cincy, Arizona, Carolina, and then Niners. Let's see.
Niners have like Seattle, Washington, Raiders, Cardinals.
I'd probably go Niners, but Washington's defense has like been really strong. I mean, they're giving up points, but they're, I don't know. What kind of scares me is if the Bucks shouldn't be out of playoff contention. They're fighting for first right now in their division, but
I mean, if we're talking like defenses, I go Niners because Niners defense is better. They've been doing better. Their playoff schedule's not even that bad.
Washington is a weak ass offense.
Tampa has like the Falcons, a couple other weak matchups as well, but they haven't really done much this year. Like they've been actually pretty dog shit. So
yeah, defenses is definitely Niners.
yeah.
For other positional players, it's probably still the Niners.
Sean Cotter.
Mr. Sean.
I do.
Mr. Sean. Mr. Folges. Jimmy G or Gino this week? I want to go Gino, but he's going to the Rams, but he should have some opportunity.
It's always Gino.
Yeah, I want to go Gino.
Gino's been doing good. Jimmy G's just really, I mean, kind of average at best.
Yeah, he's like a worse Tom Brady.
Yeah, I mean, the matchup isn't bad. He'll probably have to throw the ball, but I don't know.
But yeah, you look at Jimmy G's stats all season long. He only had one game over 20 points.
Yeah, just like why go for a guy that hasn't really been like that successful and be like, okay, this is the matchup. He has to throw the ball. It should be a good game, and like you're expecting him to hopefully have a good game. Whereas like Gino's been doing it. He's been Mr. Consistent, 20 points a game pretty much as of late.
Is Gino's line strong enough to hold up against the Rams?
I don't think the Rams are that good.
I mean, they got a good pass rush, right?
I don't think they do. I think they have Aaron Donald. That's about it.
Yeah, but isn't that half the line?
Yeah, but their defense really hasn't. Like losing Rob Von Miller and whatnot.
No.
I don't know. They haven't been as good.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like they've been kind of an average defense this year, to be honest.
They have the fewest pressures, but third best pass rush in the league. Yeah.
Like we think they're good. Like the Rams defense still feels good, and like they have been all right. Like they don't give up a ton of touchdowns, but they have some players. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
I get it.
I'm not scared of them.
I think it's Geno Smith. Drake London or AJ Dillon? Or Jameson Williams?
I think you just have to go Drake London and hope. I hate all of those options.
Have a good Sunday, Sean. Enjoy the games. Part of me just wants to go Jameson Williams and see what happens.
I don't blame you. It's like one catch, but it's a touchdown. And
I think I'm gonna do it. I don't really care, honestly. If I mean, I want to. I guess I don't want to lose, but. How stupid is that? I don't know, dude.
Bro, check this out. So I'm 8-4, 8-4, 7-5, and 9-3.
It's pretty good.
This is the year for the ages, man, for me. I mean, like, I'm not getting fucked by bullshit this year. Well, I mean, except for the Cooper Kupp injury.
You have been, yeah.
And the Zach Ertz and the Dallas Goedert and the Kyle Pitts sucks.
You've gotten screwed pretty good. So have I. But I've gotten screwed in a lot of leagues that don't matter as much to me, so I'm doing all right. The main one that I got screwed in real bad was the $350 league where I lost by less than 2 points 2 weeks in a row, and it kicked me out of playoffs.
Damn.
That one fucking hurt, and that was after the Cooper Kupp, Zach Ertz, every player on my team getting injured, basically.
I've been thinking about just getting rid of Cooper Kupp off my team. Like, there's no point really holding him, I don't think, anymore.
No, not really.
It's like, even if he does come back for the last 2 weeks, Stafford's now out until fucking 17. And how much do I trust Stafford? Like, being on IR and, like, the weird shit. I don't know. I don't even know if, like, Kupp coming back is trustworthy. So.
No, I get it. Who's their quarterback right now?
Fucking bums. I don't know. Last time he had that quarterback, he had -1 yards. He had like 1 point, and then he got injured that game, late in the game. Just not good.
LAR. John Wolford, Bryce Perkins. Those are the quarterbacks?
It's pretty bad.
There's got to be somebody else, right? Burks or Nico? leaning Nico, but let me see what Burks has been up to lately.
See, I'm leaning Burks, but let me see what Nico's been up to recently.
Nico's been killing it.
Killing it. He's got 7 points a game.
Burks going against Philly.
It's a revenge game, bro. He's got to be the next AJ Brown.
Revenge game. It's more of an AJ Brown revenge game. Burks has no fucking stake in it.
No, Burks' stake is he's got to be the new AJ Brown. It's like
he doesn't. He has no pressure. It's not his fault. It's not a
revenge. It's not a revenge game. It's a prove it game. You know what I mean?
It's not his fault the team went stupid and drafted his ass. It's you know. The AJ Brown thing though, they traded him away specifically because they didn't want to pay him. Listen, and that's revenge.
111 yards, 70 yards in the last 2 matchups. Philly's defense has been pretty shit recently. Well, let's go Burks.
Oh my God, Edwards got the running back question of the century.
These guys, I gotta choose one.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Well, I'm not starting White or Kamara or probably Swift. Let me double check.
You're not starting White? Why not?
Well, because I like the other batches better. Brian Robinson, Zeke, Jeff Wilson.
They all have tough matchups too. Like Zeke's going against Indy, Jeff Wilson's going against SF.
Yeah, but I like Robinson and Zeke more than I like the other ones.
Nick Robinson over Rachaad White?
Yeah.
It's full PPR, dude.
Robinson killed it last week, man. Gibson's kind of like a little shaken up.
For me, I think I'm just going Rachaad White.
Wow.
Wow.
See, I would have to go Zeke.
You're going Zeke?
He's been good.
Zeke's terrible.
He's been good.
Zeke's bad.
Dak over Tua. I had the same question this morning, and I'm going Dak. Just because I feel like it's a little safer. Tua should still be good, but I don't know. I don't see a world in which Tua doesn't get Dak doesn't get his 4 points.
Damn, man.
I'm going Zeke. For me, it's Zeke, Robinson, and then after that, probably White, Kamara, Swift.
For me, it's White, Robinson, Zeke, Kamara, Wilson, Swift.
Oh, I forgot Wilson's in there. Wilson's...
Zeke. Wilson, to me, is second to last. Against SF, dude.
I feel you. He's kind of tied with White, I think, for me.
He's tied with... Come on, Kyle. Come on, bro.
It's opportunity.
Come on, bro. PPR, Rachaad White, just in his receptions alone, will have a better week than Wilson.
Well, luckily we only have to choose one. So I have to choose Zeke.
Well, yeah, I pick Rachaad. But, alright. Start 2, Etienne, Wilson, Rachaad, Lenny, Devontae Smith. I will start... I mean, you can't start Lenny.
I mean, you definitely put Etienne in, so...
You can't start the Slim Reaper.
Why not?
Why?
Yeah.
You playing the Slim Reaper?
I don't know. It's in the...
I'm just not feeling the Slim Reaper over the other options. And I don't like Jeff Wilson because of the matchup, so I gotta go Rachaad White, Etienne.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Devontae Smith and Etienne.
You're disrespecting Rachaad.
We'll see.
You're giving the young man some disrespect.
We'll see. I don't know how much I trust it, dude.
Rachaad is all that they have.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, they got Godwin, Evans, Lenny.
What has Godwin and Evans done on this year?
I think Fournette's supposed to play. I don't know how much opportunity is going to be there. I'm not confident. I can see the upside, but I can also just, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Tua or Dak? Didn't you go Dak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle actually said this morning, he's like, oh, I went Dak over Tua this week. That's what you said, right?
Yep.
Nico over Jermichael Cobb and Goodwin for me.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jermichael over all those guys.
Jermichael Hasty?
Yep.
Mr. Hasty? I'm going Nico.
I just wanted to see if you would be like, what the fuck?
I mean, do what you got to do, but I think it's stupid.
Nah, I mean, it is stupid because that team's playing. That team was 100% healthy last week. He could have went back into the game, and they were like, "Nah, we just don't want to do it because there's no point." When you're a team that's not making playoffs, there's no point in like trying to get your star running back hurt. So just
and JaMychal Hasty is a backup running back.
He's a backup running back. That team's back. He's gonna play. So
Herbert, Kyler, and Deshaun. I want to drop one. Who? I mean,
I don't even think Ed team was even on the questions. Like he wasn't even questionable this week. He was like for sure playing. Like,
I would just drop the Bucks and keep all three of your quarterbacks. The Niners have matchups in every single week that are fine.
Yeah, you pretty much always play the Niners. I feel like if you bench the Niners, then you're making a mistake.
Yeah, and if the Niners, let's say the Niners have like 6 defensive injuries this week, and then they start sucking, just replace them. Go pick up somebody else. It's fine. But I don't know. I think Deshaun Watson, Kyler, and Herbert, if you drop them, you're giving somebody else way too good of a value. They can just pick up a great quarterback for no like for nothing. I mean, if you have a team that's a playoff contender that all they need is a quarterback, now you just gave them an extra 5 to 10 points a week.
Yeah, if you drop the Buccaneers and then you still need to drop somebody, then sure. But I mean, you don't need 2 defenses at this point. Like, just drop the Bucs. They're trash. Niners, you're starting the rest of the season anyways. If the Niners get 4 points, who gives a fuck? You're riding with them. It's like the Patriots and Bills for me. I'm starting the Bills and the Patriots regardless of matchup and hoping that they do good because even though the matchup might be shit on paper, like this week, for example, they both got me like 4 or 5 points and did nothing. The Patriots can still take one back to the house for a pick 6, and then they have a good week regardless of how bad they were. You just never know how the turnover game is going to go. So you just ride with the good defenses. If you pick up DeAndre Swift, can you play him over those 2 guys you just mentioned, JaMychal and Tyron Davis Prince?
Tyrion Davis Price?
Prince.
I don't know how you're even playing. Like,
I mean, Price doesn't even start, so
Price has no value.
It has to be JaMychal over that guy, but I don't even know if you can't even really play him. I don't think.
For starting, you can go JaMychal over Tyrion. There's no way Tyrion even gets any play time. He's behind Christian McCaffrey, right? Like,
yeah, I think it's just because of the Elliott injury, but I don't even know if that
doesn't change anything. No, it's like
Mitchell.
Tyrion's not the same as Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell is a stud. Tyrion's Price is in 20-team league. Swift is in 8-team.
Well, I guess it depends on who you have then, because Swift is pretty average right now, pretty shit. So I mean, I wouldn't waste my roster spot if I already had better players.
Kenny Golladay out. Josh Jacobs. What about Josh Jacobs? Expected in. Okay. Oh man, I'm worn out. I got a shower and.
So are we able to use the sinks?
We able to use the what?
The sinks, like water.
Yeah, should be good. It was crazy. Yesterday we had those guys come in and they like put all the counters in, did all that stuff, and then they were like, "All right, we're getting ready to take off." And my dad's like, "Wait, but none of the sinks are on." And they're like, "Oh no, we don't do sinks." And my dad's like, "Okay, well, I don't do sinks either. Do you know who does sinks?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, my cousin does sinks. Hit him up." And they gave him a phone number. So he calls this random guy, and this dude shows up, does all the sinks, gets halfway through, and one of the sinks, my mom was like, "Yeah, I don't like that color. Let's switch that to bronze." So the guy like installs the sink, then has to uninstall the sink and then reinstall.
Oh my god.
Charged us like an extra $100 or whatever for it. Like,
so then do you have to pay the sink guy too?
Yeah, pay both. Yeah.
And like they didn't think they were going to have to, right? Like,
No, I mean, yeah, I think they thought that it was going to be a complete job, but it was like ended up being like another $400.
Fuck.
So funny.
Yeah, I don't do syncs. What? Like, yeah, my cousin does that.
Yeah, my cousin does that shit. Yeah, hit up Julio. Good.
I don't mind dropping the bucks for Swift. I mean, fuck it, stash a guy like that.
Yeah, stash a guy like Swift. Nice free agent. Start, sit, play one. Olave, Zeke, Kamara. Thinking Zeke. What do you think? Play one. I think it's either Olave or Zeke.
It's either Olave or Zeke for sure. I'm probably going Zeke at this point.
Has Olave slowed down?
Slowed down a little bit. Like, he had a good week like 2 weeks ago. Then last week he came back down to earth again. So he's just been kind of like average.
Hit or miss.
He's been average to great, like 8-9 points all the way up to like, I don't know, like 15-16. It's not terrible, but it's just like Zeke's been killing it. So I'm going with a hot hand.
He's not bad though. 26% target share.
He's not bad at all. I mean, he's definitely, you can start him. But
Against Tampa.
I think I like Zeke.
Zeke just has a way of letting people down. You know, Zeke just comes out there and he just takes all of our expectations and throws them out the window
every week. Here's the thing about
week.
Zeke, man. Like, he already lost you probably half of your, like, I don't know, matchups.
Now let him win you one, right?
And so now he's going to come back, do a really good job at the end of the year. That way people still pick him in the top 3 rounds next year. And then he's going to do the exact same thing. Yeah. It's like he lets you down overall in the season, but then like he still has his good weeks. But I don't know. It's just like weird
like
thing where like he still gets the stats, he still does decent, but yet he still has a fuck ton of like shitty ass weeks.
I don't mind playing Zeke, but earlier. So this actually cracks me up. This has nothing to do with this question, but I was just going through like, you know, the top players this week and seeing who has good matchups and all that stuff. And then I realized that he asked me, or was it Taj really that asked Herbert or Deshaun?
Yeah.
Herbert's going against the Raiders. He's going against the Raiders. That's the best possible matchup you can have. Yeah, I'm playing Herbert every fucking week when I see him playing the
Raiders, and he just pick everybody from that team.
Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns, 0 INTs last time they played. Quarterback finish of 5.
The Raiders are so fucking terrible, dude. Like, it's just like such a fucking great matchup, and like that Seattle Raiders matchup last week was fucking insane, dude. Like the fantasy points that came from that game.
Yeah, that's. If I have Herbert on my team and he's going against the Raiders, I'm playing him every single time. It doesn't matter who else I have. I could have Patrick Mahomes on my team. I'm not doing it.
Fucking Josh Jacobs, dude. That's just so funny. How do you go from like just like an average running back being drafted late in the draft, and then just like all of a sudden you're just like a league winner?
the number one, yeah. Just out here.
Fucking football, man.
That was such a crazy game. 229 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's sick.
Dude, I was
74 receiving yards too. Oh my god!
I turned to you and I was like, I just need Josh Jacobs to break this right now. And then he fucking breaks it.
70 yards.
70-yard touchdown. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna cry.
Had he not done that, I lose. Like, I needed that. I only won by 4 points. What's up, Jim? Boyd, Higbee, Jerry, Judy.
Sweet. Heather said she would talk to me. She would shoot me a call tonight.
Oh, so
I get to actually talk to her, bro. All right, start one. Boyd, Higbee, Judy. Let's see. Higbee against Kansas City.
It's a tough ass question, man.
Boyd against Kansas City. Wait, what? I'm confused.
I think I go Jerry Jeudy. Boyd has been pretty shit over the last few weeks. I don't think his ceiling is that high as of now. Higbee, I mean, I'm not starting Higbee over like a receiver. And then Jerry Jeudy, he could come back and be kind of slow to start, but I think the upside is there. I'd rather have the upside that Jeudy brings rather than the other guys. So I'm going Jerry Jeudy because
that's balls to the wall, man.
I mean, what's the right answer then? Tyler Boyd got freaking 2 points last week, and that was without Chase.
Jerry Jeudy's not even practicing this week, though.
I mean, he's not showing up as questionable though. He's starting.
I mean, he's active, yeah.
Like even if he's like 50% of the snaps, I think he still has a better game than Boyd. And if he doesn't, I would rather take the chance of him blowing up and having a like long bomb catch or some shit rather than what I'm getting from Boyd. I don't think you're gonna get much for Boyd. Like Boyd has to get a touchdown that'd be useful.
This sounds stupid as hell, but I feel like I'm just going Higbee.
Interesting.
I mean, if the rest of your team is solid, man, I'm playing Higbee, and I'm gonna see if I can just scoop up as many points as I possibly can. Just because I know that it's guaranteed probably 10 points. Whereas Jeudy, you're fighting to get that 10 to 15. And Boyd, right now, especially with Jamar back, you're fighting to get that 10 to 15. But it's just me.
Yeah, I mean, Higbee's been bad, man.
Higbee has been great.
He's gotten 0 points twice. He's gotten 1 point, 2 points, 6 points, like since week 6. It's just been straight downhill. He had that one good game against Card. Like I don't know. If he was like getting like 8 points a game, I would agree. But it's just been so bad.
It's full PPR. I don't know, man. I don't mind it. I think I go with Higbee. Drop one: Jameson Williams, Christian Watson, AJ Dillon, George Pickens. If you don't need a running back, then AJ Dillon. But if you need a running back, then George Pickens.
George Pickens?
Yeah.
Pickens has been a god, bro.
I mean, Christian Watson's been better.
So then, Jameson Williams.
The thing is, though, like, I want to see the upside of Jameson Williams. Like, you've had Jameson Williams on your roster this entire season. Unless you really need these players, I mean, you're asking if you can drop them, so you must not need them that bad. But Jameson has the upside of, being a top receiver.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, Pickens plays the Raiders week 16.
Ooh, that's pretty big.
He's got.
That's good stuff.
So week 16, you have a lock. You have a lock start. Week 16.
Yeah, that's a hodl. That's a hodl.
Yeah, I don't know. I think at this point AJ Dillon's the worst out of all of them, but
AJ Dillon's the worst by far. I would drop AJ Dillon in a heartbeat compared to those other guys.
But he's a running back, so it's like premium. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a premium on that. That's been my issue all year. I could drop a bunch of players and pick up these premium receivers, but then I end up with 2 running backs on my team, and I'm like, wait a minute, what did I just do?
Man, his playoff schedule's pretty solid as well, actually. Dillon's.
Yeah, but it's AJ Dillon. The only way he has any value at all is if Aaron Jones gets injured. Like, if Aaron Jones got injured, AJ Dillon's an instant RB1.
Well, AJ Dillon still has a fucking bye week on 14. That's dog shit. One less week of a player.
They play Chicago, bye week, Rams, Miami, Minnesota.
No, I mean, yeah, you're not starting him like the 13 through 15 probably, but...
Yeah, probably just drop AJ Dillon if you can. Jim, you got this, bro. 8-4. You're chilling, bro.
Yeah, that's how I feel, Jim. I mean, I've had some pretty good wins here, and then I've lost a few recently because of injuries and whatnot. So I'm still in playoff. We're chilling. I'm starting Zay Jones this week, bro.
You starting Hayden Hurst or Foster Moreau, man? That's really tough. I think it's Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst is getting more opportunity recently, and Foster Moreau is really touchdown dependent. So if Monroe gets a touchdown, he's gonna have a decent game. If not,
Moreau gets more red zone opportunity though. He gets a lot more targets in the red zone, like double.
Yeah, I don't know how Ja'Marr Chase is gonna affect Hayden Hurst, but I don't know.
Plus, if it's a shootout, like I don't know.
It's the Chiefs, so I think it's there's gonna be some passing involved.
Chiefs, yeah, that's a shootout too. I think both games will end up being a shootout. Both those guys are probably gonna get 12 to 15. Tough, man.
As of right now, I'm riding with Hayden.
I can get behind that. It's pretty close. It's funny because they both have like a 50% boom bust rate, and then they both have, you know, like pretty poor efficiency. Red zone opportunity, Foster Moreau kills Hayden Hurst.
Yeah.
And that's probably because, well, I was gonna say probably because since he's got, you know, a good run game. I'd probably go Hayden Hurst because I don't think they're gonna be punching it in with well, they're punching it with Samaje. Damn, dude. I'm trying to think about this game script and it's tough.
I think it's just so funny I'm starting Zay Jones in a fucking 10-man league. It's pretty bad. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it'll pan out. Bro, I hope Washington wins today. It's such a big game for us.
Yeah, I can't see you guys losing, so.
I can. I definitely can.
Nope, not possible.
I hope not. Fuck the Giants. Like, if one team had to fall out of the playoffs in the NFC East, I would hope it'd be the Giants, but I want all four teams to make it. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like, if it's possible for all four to make it, I want all four to make it. I don't even care what seed we have. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Playoffs is playoffs. We'll play away 3 times in a row. I don't give a shit. 4 times in a row. What would be really cool
is if stop barking.
Yes. I wonder if Sam's here or something.
Yeah, there's some.
What would be really cool is if Washington ends up going against like the Niners or the Rams in the playoffs, and then we could just drive down and go watch that game. Or same thing with the Eagles, like.
Well, what's cool is when the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, bro, we could just go to Arizona. It's not that far away. God, dude, everybody has good records, man. 8-4, 8-4. I'm third place at 8-4. This guy's 7-5, 7-5. And they got more points than me too, so it's just tough. It's like this is a must win this week. Oh, and I'm going against the guy. Yeah, I have to win this league or I'm fucking bounced.
Oh my god. And Judy shoots us a text. She's like, I was getting ready to leave for the store, and then all of a sudden I heard dogs barking, and she's like, and then I realized they're your dogs coming in through the TV on the stream. Like,
it's funny.
.6 passing TD and 1 point rushing first down. 1 point rushing first down? Is that just because 10 points, or is it just rushing first down? It's kind of a weird stat to
Yeah, if like you get like
isn't that weird?
If you get like 1 yard, you get a point.
1 yard and a point. That's kind of strange to me. Like there's some quarterbacks like Josh Allen that do that all day long, where they'll get those like they'll just put the ball over the it's kind of whack. Anyway, probably Lamar if you got that rushing thing. I don't know how much that plays into it though. Like how many first downs a game does Lamar Jackson run for? Like 5, 6?
Yeah, I don't understand how that works either. I feel like for me it's just like Dak, because Dak's been really good. Lamar's been pretty shit, but
Lamar gets a full touchdown out of just like rushing
touchdown. Yeah.
Rushing first downs,
That's weird. I'd have to see how that like looks.
But then the passing touchdown thing is huge. 6-point passing touchdown is typically 4 for most leagues. I think I go.
Well, if it's
I think I go with Lamar.
If it's 6-point passing to you, then don't you go Dak no matter what then?
I guess Lamar hasn't had that many touchdowns, but he has a ton of rushing yards. He makes up for 1 touchdown a game, basically in rushing yards.
Yeah.
That Dak doesn't get, and then if you count the first down thing, I think that it balances out where Lamar's the play. But Lamar's going against Denver, but Denver's defense has been a little soft lately. Like Washington just passed them in total points the past 2 weeks. Dallas against Indy. I think I just go Lamar. I don't know. I would like to see how that plays out, honestly.
Guess we'll see what happens.
Oh, man. Freaking Lamar with 89 yards last week. So crazy.
Oh man, this is tough. This guy's got Patrick Mahomes, Kirk, Jamar Chase, Jeff Wilson, Rachaad White, Dalton Schultz, Josh Jacobs, Justin Tucker. I'm gonna need Justin Jefferson to have a fucking week. A fucking week, man. What are the chances that Amari Cooper comes out, has like 25 points, Deshaun Watson feeds him like crazy, gets hella points himself, and then I just ball out? Man, it's tough.
It's crazy that I haven't seen my my Indian buddies in over like 2 years.
Yeah,
I used to hang out with Amron like every single day. Literally like every single day we'd fucking go do something. We'd make a video, we'd freaking, work on cars, we'd, just do whatever. I haven't seen these guys in over 2 years.
It's crazy, man.
And there's only been like one request to hang out in that entire time. Like they asked me to do something once, and I was like, it was really just not a good time. And I was like, hey, hit me up again. I love to kick it, but brutal. Fournette, Kyron Williams, AJ Dillon, Deontay Johnson, Zay Jones, Nico, RB and a flex. Is Fournette gonna play? Probably not.
Is Fournette gonna play? What do you mean?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna play.
Is he gonna? I'm sorry. Is he gonna play that much? That's what I meant.
Enough to be a start.
Enough to be a start?
Yeah, I'm not playing the other 2 guys over him.
I think probably enough to be a start over the other 2 guys, yeah, but that sucks.
I'm going with Zay Jones and Fournette. I like Zay Jones this week. I'm running with him in one of my lineups. I'm hoping it pans out. I have no other options, so we're going with that.
I wish you needed 2 flexes instead.
so you can run with like 2 receivers.
Yeah, go with Zay Jones and Fournette. That's fine. Yeah, I want to go Nico. That's why I'm like, I love Nico.
Oh, I know.
Pacheco or Zonovan?
I think you have to go Pacheco.
So Zonovan plays for the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is
14
like Ty
carries.
Johnson's there, James Robinson was there. James Robinson was a healthy scratch last week, so he's probably not going to get much of the work. I think Knight should be the number 1 guy in that offense right now, but at the same time, who knows? They already said it was like a 3 fucking headed backfield. I don't know, dude. I'd rather just go for the one guy that has the workload. Pacheco gets a rushing touchdown, you're good. I like the chances of that happening more than Knight. So,
Yeah.
Patrick or Joe? I'm going Patrick Mahomes, bro. You always go Mahomes.
I don't know much about Zonovan Knight. I want to like lean that way because of the unknown.
Unknown upside, yeah.
The unknown upside, exactly.
I feel you. That's almost what I did this week too. I almost went with that over Kamara, but I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
I don't think you can go wrong with either, though. It's kind of a crapshoot because of how little we know about these guys. Tua or Rodgers, you pretty much just go.
I mean, you always go Tua though.
You pretty much always go Tua, but
I trust him enough.
yeah,
to
it's
Tua.
Tua. It's Tua. Yeah, just go Tua.
Especially
Joe?
Rodgers, man. Rodgers can be knocked out of the game at any time. One big hit and he's just fucking injured on the sideline again.
Which one did you go with, Patrick or Joe?
Patrick.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I always go Patrick. You can't knock out Patrick Mahomes, dude. He's the league leader right now and everything.
He's got guaranteed touchdown upside with Travis Kelce almost every week. So, Brady or Geno?
That's probably like a Geno, I think.
I'm leaning Geno just because matchup. Well, I guess how is New Orleans this year? Like pass defense, they've been all right.
I think they're all right. I don't know. I think that Brady's kryptonite is the Saints, man.
Brady's kryptonite is just football in general this year, man. This dude's he doesn't have multi-touchdown games that often.
Geno's been more consistent and probably has still more upside as of right now.
I like the under on Deshaun Watson, Jay. I'm not a big. I think Deshaun Watson's going to struggle today.
The issue is like even if Fournette, so if Fournette doesn't play, you're probably fucked regardless because Kyron Williams is a piece of shit and AJ Dillon has been really garbage this year. Like he had a good week last year. We'll see if he comes back around this next game or does good. But I don't know, man. If Fournette doesn't play, like I said, I think you're fucked regardless. So
I just realized my hair is absolutely absurd right now.
Yeah, there's no showering before the stream. It's just get out of bed and then here we are.
No, it's like the way I had my my headset. It's like scooping my hair up in the back. Thank God it's dark in here. That's so funny. Jimmy G or Watson? I'm going Watson over Jimmy G.
I would go Ayuk.
Which one was that? Ayuk.
X Diamond.
Oh, I didn't even see that shit. Rashad White, Ayuk, Palmer.
Felipe is doing our job for us because we never say like and subscribe.
For real, I had to pin it because I thought it was funny.
I hate plugging myself. I don't know. I don't like sitting there.
I get it too. Yeah. But like you have to, you have to get the plug in because people will forget to do it. Yeah. I forget to do it when I'm watching a video. I never like and subscribe stuff, and
I don't either until I watch them like fucking 20 times, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably subscribe at this point. Like,
this guy actually said on this stream I was watching yesterday, he's like, if you've watched more than an hour of my content, just fucking subscribe. It's the least you could do. And I'm like, I've watched this guy probably I've watched like 5 to 10 hours of his content probably. Like, and I was like, all right, I'll subscribe. It's good stuff. Rashad White, Ayuk. I think you can go Ayuk, but I like Rashad White this week.
Oh my god.
I don't think either's wrong.
Need a flex spot for one.
Pollard. Pollard. I'm going Pollard.
Pollard's dog shit.
Shut your mouth up. You talk about Pollard like that.
It's just the Jeff Wilson show, man.
I'm not going Jeff Wilson over Pollard, bro.
Nah,
Jeff Wilson's literally he's my fourth best in that like group.
I think I go Pollard this week, but it might not turn out for you. We'll see.
Like, if I'm going anything, it's going to be either Pollard, Rachaad White, or P. Ryan. I'm not going Lenny Fournette.
I think Pollard's the right play.
Wilson.
I think Pollard's the right play. I'm dogging you. But
I don't disrespect the P. Ryan or the Rachaad White though.
I also just don't know if I trust Dallas, man. They're gonna hop back on the Zeke train, and then Pollard's gonna be fucking 7-point wonder. We'll see.
Pollard's gonna do what he did last week.
We'll see, man. That's the risk you go when you pick Pollard. But he's explosive, so all he needs is one play to fucking just go off. You already said Watson over Jimmy? Or did you say Jimmy over Watson?
Huh?
You say Jimmy or Watson?
Where's Watson?
Okay.
Watson has enough upside that I'm still going to play him over guys like Jimmy G.
Yeah, especially against Houston.
But I don't like Watson this week that much.
The thing is Watson can have a bad game and still drop 15 points and still have a better week than Jimmy G.
Than Jimmy G, yeah.
So
he totally can.
How about the over on the yards?
Thanks, Felipe, for the compliment, man. You're the best. Over-under on yards, I go under personally.
Yeah.
The rushing piece is what scares me, though. I think that he could get a little sneaky. Get out there.
Gets like 20 yards rushing, and that's enough to just push him over the totem pole.
But he's not popping off for 300 yards passing today. Like he's not killing it like that.
I don't think so either. But
I hope he does well. I like seeing good football, but just don't expect it.
Yeah, I mean, the goal is always win. I feel you. Keep the undefeated season alive.
Yeah, got to keep doing it, dude. There's nothing better than going into your draft next year and going undefeated, undefeated in the trophy, baby. Like I've never had it. It's a golden season.
I'm gonna have to go with Patterson over Swift, man. Swift just hasn't done anything. Patterson, I feel like has more upside at this point.
Yeah, Patterson for me as well. P. Ryan P. Ryan or Zay Jones. Damn.
See, I go Zay. Is Mixon like for sure out, or is he still just He's questionable.
He's pretty much out though. They said he's a long shot to play. Is the terminology I heard. Like he's all the way down at 70th overall to play this week.
Yeah.
I'm treating Mixon because he hasn't even been cleared for concussion protocol yet.
I mean, if you're 100% certain that Mixon's not playing, then probably P. Ryan.
P. Ryan's the guy, I think.
At the same time, I love Zay Jones this week against the Lions. So if you have any shredded doubt and you want to go Zay Jones, I don't blame you. Like I'm playing Zay Jones in one league because
I think P. Ryan's a good start this week, though.
If Zay Jones gets under 10 points, I would be fucking shocked.
And it is just Deontay Johnson over Sutton at this point in the year.
That's exactly your question, bro. It's hella funny.
Yeah, it's Deontay over Sutton this point in the year. I'm not a big Sutton truther
Patrick
right
Mahomes
now.
Or,
especially with Jerry Jeudy back. No.
I'm kidding. I think it's Fairmouth. Isn't Fairmouth just always better?
Yeah, I'm going into Atlanta too.
The Moose.
He's not always better. Moreau actually is not bad. Like they're really close. But yeah, it's got to be Fairmouth.
Palmer just usually gets more opportunities and is kind of just like a better overall tight end.
It's Zay Jones over Palmer though. I do go there because if you can play Zay Jones and P. Ryan, I think you're in a really good spot.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah.
I like Palmer, but with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, they're both back, right?
I don't know if Mike Williams is back.
Is Mike Williams back?
He was back and then he got hurt again, so I don't know what his deal is, but
God, dude, their receiver core is just Mike is out. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd still just go.
I think it's still just Zay though, dude. Zay is in line for some work this week.
It's Kirk over Peoples Jones this week. Yep. I like Peoples Jones, but
you said Christian Kirk over Peoples this week.
Yeah, the Christian Watson one is tough though.
I mean, it's Christian Watson over Pittman for sure. The Rachaad White thing is close to me.
Pittman's been good the last couple of weeks, so I don't want to disrespect him again. So I feel like I'm gonna go Pittman.
Well, yeah, because they've had Matt Ryan back, so Pittman actually can perform a little bit.
Yeah.
and the coaching's a little bit better. But
I go with the receivers, running back situation. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about White.
I'm going Christian Watson over Pittman, because Christian Watson, even with Pittman coming out and doing well, he's been better than him all 3 weeks.
It is pick 2, so I'm just going with 2 receivers.
Oh, it is pick 2. Got you. You're always keeping me in check.
Uh-huh.
I'm unsubscribing if I regret it. No, you'll be good, Jay. I think that's the play. Go Cowboys! Don't say that.
You should unsubscribe anyways. We don't want that Cowboys.
Yeah, we don't want no Cowboys fans in here. No, it's cool. Kyle's dad's a Cowboys fan, unfortunately.
Why are you bringing my dad into this? Your mom's a Cowboys fan.
But she's a woman, so.
So she doesn't know any better.
I'm gonna get blocked. I'm gonna get banned.
Yeah, we're banned. Also, going back to Felipe's comment, man, I just want to say, like, you're only as good as the fans you have, man.
Oh, that's so cute. Look at Kyle.
That's my go-to line. Like, I say that to customers at work sometimes. They're like, "Oh, you're so amazing." I'm like, "Well, I'm only as amazing as you guys allow me to be." So.
Oh man, Jay's my mom's biggest fan now. Damn it. Yeah, no, we got my mom, my sister's a Cowboys fan, his dad's a Cowboys fan. We got some Cowboys fans in this family. Me and my dad, Washington. Kyle's Eagles fan.
My dad's uncle, our great uncle. Is that what that is? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
that whole side of the family. We got family in Texas that are all Cowboys fans. I don't know, man.
Jay, I'll tell you, as an NFC East fan, I want to see all 4 of our teams make playoffs. But I would kill somebody to see Washington make it. That's for sure. I want to see some great matchups in the playoffs, man.
Yeah, I keep my door locked that way just in case. I don't want to be killed.
Good luck, Jared. You got this shit, man. Slayton's gonna have a week. Pickens gonna have a week. Watson's gonna have a week. You're fine, man. You're gonna do great.
Boys.
All right, it's game time. It's time to rock and roll.
I love how Jared just came in to tell us his roster.
Yeah, he's like, I know who I'm playing.
He's like, boys, this is what I'm going with. I'm like, okay.
I agree. I mean, looks good.
Bam night.
Damn, dude, that would be so sick. Start off 0-4 and then turn around. You're pulling a Washington football team, man.
That's crazy.
Washington's starting 1-5 or whatever, and then haven't really lost a game since.
There's been a couple of people that did that this year that I've noticed, because earlier in the year I was like watching some of the teams that I was playing against and whatnot, and they were just dog shit. And then like I look back at the playoffs
trades,
now, and there's something that's like 7-5, like very like cusp of playoffs. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like they started 0-4 or 0-3 or some terrible record.
I've had some rosters like that too, but for the most part, most of those guys are. I'm like middle of the pack, and there's no shot I'm gonna make playoffs now.
But I think we just need to stream at like 9:45. Just a 15-minute stream.
15-minute stream?
That's when it picks up.
It picked up a little bit, but it wasn't too crazy.
It's like the last 10 minutes are just rapid fire questions. It's funny as fuck.
Every time somebody complains about response times, I light their ass up. So it's like we don't get a lot of people coming back.
Shit. I'm just not a likable person.
I'm like, you think I give a shit what you think?
Oh god. Well, shit, man.
Like I do this for fun. That's why. I'm like, I'm not making no money. I'm just grinding.
That's not true, bro. We made like 2 pennies.
You're right. We made 12 cents. All right, let's end this shit.
All right.
I gotta go watch my game.
Good luck, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Good luck, everybody.